Yeah, yeah, yeah. My yeah is different to your yeah. The dripping the sauce, the drip is so saucy. I don't know why they wanna want me, why they wanna warn me if they don't know me. Different to your yeah. The dripping the sauce, the drip is so saucy. I don't know why they wanna want me, why they wanna warn me if they don't know me. She said, hand on her heart, you don't trust me. I don't want you to trust me, just love me.
Welcome to Talk to Milz. We're here with Osh, 23-year-old singer-songwriter, who has made a huge impression on social media.
Thank you.
Hello Osh, thanks for coming today.
No
How are
problem,
you?
anything for you? I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you. So Osh, I was keen to interview you to see, how you can inspire others, tell us your story, find out a bit more about you, because you just made a huge impression on social media in the past, what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks. It's all happened quite pretty quick, to be fair.
Yeah, so, I thought, let's come bring you down here and inspire others and see if you can motivate some people, hear your story, because I think you're doing amazing stuff.
Thank you. No worries.
Yeah? Tell me a bit about yourself. Who is Osh?
Where do you want me to start?
So, Osh, what's your name?
So, my name's O'Shea. Obviously, Osh is my nickname, so everyone's been calling me since I can remember, to be fair. I thought that was the most suitable artist name to have as well. Just wanted to keep it natural. Yeah. Keep everyone still in essence of me kind of thing. So yeah, O'Shea.
So it's short for O'Shea?
Yeah.
Okay. And how old are you?
I'm 23 years old, born in the 6th. Actually, I can't tell you my full date of birth, but I am a Leo. So yeah.
You're a Leo, okay, nice.
Come on.
So, Osh, how long have you been doing singing?
So I guess I've always been aware I can sing since I can remember. Grew up in church, used to sing a lot. Strayed away from it kind of in my teenage years, but always had it there. Anyone that knows me kind of knew I could do it anyway. Yeah. I never took it seriously. I only started taking it seriously within the last year. So I graduated from university.
Okay, well done. Congratulations.
I went to Southampton Solent University and I graduated in the summer of 2017.
What did you study?
Sports studies. And then I finished and I kind of grew up I've grown up on the mentality my mum and dad brought me up on once you have once you have the degree, the world's your oyster, that's what I meant to say. Yeah. And you can kind of do your own thing. And I got my degree and I said, let me get a graduate job and let me do my music because that's kind of my passion. That's what I really wanted to do. So I just did that on the side while I was working. Obviously, that was my day to day. So I had a good graduate job and I just carried on my music and for a year and then obviously what's happened has happened. Okay. So yeah.
So at what age did you realise you had a voice for singing?
4 or 5-ish, I think.
Wow, so young. Yeah.
So I actually sang in church for the first time when I was about 4. 4 or 5. One of those. So
was you part of the church choir?
Yeah, as a youngster. Definitely up to about... I was always a part of it, to be fair. But I was just in and out. I wasn't taking it that seriously. As I got into secondary school. Like I said, strayed away, but I was still doing it, still aware of it, kind of thing. So yeah.
So what inspired you to kind of after you finished going in school and the church choir? What kind of music did you listen to that inspired you to want to go down your own route?
I've always listened to gospel. So I grew up on old school gospel, And then I found out about Kirk Franklin. Yeah. And then he embraced normal R&B kind of music, beats and shit. Yeah. And I've always listened to Michael Jackson's. I grew up on Tupac, Biggie, Snoop Dogg's. And as the years go on, Drake, J Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Ja Rule, all those people from before. So Ja Rule's my favourite. I've had the balance, is he? That's one of my favourites still. Yeah. I've always had the balance of gospel and hip hop and R&B. I've always had those two genres specifically in my life. My parents, Motown kind of thing. So I've got a variety of music. And I think if you listen to all my stuff on my socials, for example, you can see the influences. Yeah, you got a gospel sound. Yeah. And mixed with the R&B, I'm able to mix it up kind of thing. And that's kind of where it comes from, the roots of it. So yeah.
Beautiful. So how do you feel that young guys your age, are represented at the moment in the UK music scene? Is it a good representation? Are they providing positivity?
I think it depends on how you look at it, because some people, I think I was having this debate with someone the other day, for example, I was listening to, so like, I know some of the Section Boys, Smoke Boys, for example, and there's lots of people out there that will say their music isn't good music. Yeah. However, in regards to what they're talking about, by the way, and I kind of said, how can you not say that's good music? Because those are a group of people, like if you know their story kind of thing, you know that they've come a long way, and they've got the platform that they have. Yeah. And when you do music, you can only speak your truth, kind of thing. So some of the stuff you might hear them talk about is probably something that they've actually experienced. And that's all you can really do is talk about it. Obviously, they're doing it now. They're getting paid for it. Yeah. They might not be living that lifestyle anymore, kind of thing. So for me, I see it as a good representation, as a lot of them young black males making money, trying to provide for their families, their friends, create opportunities for others, going touring. Yeah. You know, things that they probably thought they would never be capable of doing. Yeah. So in my eyes, I think it's a good representation.
Positive thing.
Yeah, it's a good positive thing. Obviously, people have like I said, music is an opportunity, is a platform to tell your story, and you can only talk about what you've been through or connect with who you want to connect with, kind of thing.
Yeah. So as a young black male in the music industry now, do you think there's any challenges that you're going to face? Have you faced any already before getting to this far?
There's challenges, but for me, I try to not get too carried away with it. I'd like to try to keep it cool, keep it easy. A lot has changed, but like I said, I take it into my stride. I don't try not to change up on people. Try to keep it the same circle around me, kind of thing. That's how I see it. Yeah. I think the most difficult thing now is, so far, it's not been that long for me. I guess it's never annoying because it's obviously people that. It's good. I call it good stress, for example. The reason why, sometimes I might be at home and I want to be on my phone, just chill. I just want to be by myself chilling. Yeah. Now my phone goes off a lot. Yeah. But I get that it's going off because
it's a positive
things are happening. People want to do things. People, obviously, I get it. I understand that's what comes with it, kind of thing. Yeah. So it's good stress. There's positive outcomes from it. Yeah. So yeah.
Brilliant. So, thinking of a UK artist out there, who would you like? It doesn't have to be one. It could be several. Who would you like to collaborate with?
I'm a big fan of J Hus. Personally, I like the. Have you heard the Common Sense album?
Yeah.
One thing that got me was, I don't know if you don't notice it, there's a saxophone playing on it. Yeah, in one of the songs. I was like, that type of music. I think Giggs said something about it as well. That type of music, I've never heard. I've never seen anyone mix like those type of instruments. You know, I think he's quite unique. I think he's a pioneer of a genre where a lot of people, obviously everyone in that category are very talented, but I don't know. Like I say J Hus and then I say everyone else, kind of thing in that situation.
Okay.
So yeah, he's someone I would love to work with. I'm a fan of Skepta. I don't know if my music would for him, but I'm a big fan of Skepta personally. If I hear him, my head has to move. Yeah. Kind of thing. So yeah, that's someone I would definitely. I think it would make sense if I collaborated with J Hus, but Skepta would be like a
dream.
That's a dream kind of thing for me in UKC.
Nice. Your freestyle, My Yay is Different to Your Yay, went viral on social media. Yeah. We were combined views of over 2 million views.
Yeah, so it's done really well.
How do you feel about that?
It's calm. It's another day. How I see it, it's another day.
Did you expect when you was doing that video? No. Did you expect it was going to get that response?
No, that wasn't on my mind because obviously I don't know if you've seen my page, right?
Yeah, I follow you before. Yeah.
We've done. That's what we was doing before in terms of content. So we was building. So what is now going to be the second single was originally meant to be the first one.
Okay.
And that was even My Yay was like content building like the other videos. Obviously, what's happened. So yeah, kind of
switch up the plan.
Just had to switch up the plan.
So when you say we, did you have a team? Like who's your team?
I got a team of people.
Who are they?
So Jams, the stylist, is my cousin. Can't see him obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Dean do management. Then we've got friends and family around. We've got Paris.
Yeah.
We've got Donovan on the keys. We've got Ashley on the keys. Oh, Dean doesn't just do the management. He does the mainly. Okay, he does the producing more as well.
Okay.
So you're not happy with the management shout out?
Oh, right.
So was you guys working together for how long before this
what's funny
video
is,
went viral?
I'll tell you a story. So me and Dean, yeah, obviously Jam is a family, as is my friendship group and everything. Dean, I didn't see Dean for like the first year of us speaking.
Okay.
So at first we only spoke online on PlayStation. I don't know when Paris
On the headset.
The headset.
Okay, yeah.
I was always beating him on FIFA and all of that stuff. So it's different when I say the story. You can speak. Yeah.
You can defend yourself now. You can defend yourself.
No, when Dean tells a story, it's a bit different. But yeah, I was always beating him on FIFA, offering him out to play, and then I think actually one time he muted me. He actually muted me from your.
I actually did mute you.
Yeah,
it was so annoying.
Actually muted me. But then I guess he unmuted me, and I found out, I didn't even know at first, you might not know, I don't know if you know, Dean made Make It Funky for me with his team.
Yeah, I've heard that track, I love that track.
And his team made the song Make It Funky for me, and I was like, let's get in the studio. Wait there, I didn't give Asia a shout out, sorry. Asia does all the admin for us and all that stuff and everything like that. She keeps us organised.
Yes,
so,
female touch, that's what they need.
Yeah.
All these men.
So where was I? Oh yeah, so I just kept pestering Dean about going studio.
Yeah.
About a year ago, and then we just started from there. And a year later, we're here. So
on Instagram, you're known as Osh This Side.
Yep.
What does this side mean? And your hashtags, this side, welcome to this side. What does that mean?
This side is us, me and the team expands to everyone that's believed in the journey so far, anyone that wants to come with us as we go forward, anyone that supports us, anyone that's just with us, that's this side, you're a part of this side. So you are a part of this side.
Yes, I'm part of this side now.
I think everyone in this room is a part of this side. Obviously, you're always going to have the individual that's not, but everyone in there is this side, man. Yeah.
Alright, so welcome to this side.
welcome to this side.
What does my yay is different to your yay mean?
The best way for me to describe it off the top of my head is defines your worth and how you see yourself, kind of thing. For example, you could be doing the same thing as someone else, but the way you do it might just be that bit better. How you see yourself might be that bit better. So yeah, just putting yourself on a pedestal kind of thing, and everyone has their own, envisions themselves in their own way, and it's a way that can encourage every individual to see themselves in a higher place.
So it's actually inspiring.
Inspiring, that's what we're trying to do.
That you want
inspire with a vibe.
Okay.
That's how I like to see
so
it.
It sounds like you're talking to
I'm happy with that one. That is good. That is good. That is good. Well done. Well
done, Osh.
Well done.
But it sounds like you're singing to a girl in
the
lyrics. When it says...
in the verses.
Are you telling her that your yay is different
so this is where we're going.
Like, what does that mean? I don't know, for those of the viewers that don't really understand. The part where you're singing to a girl.
It's quite familiar. It's of some personal experiences.
Okay.
I like to just try and speak the truth in my lyrics. Kind of thing.
So are you saying your yay is different to the girl's yay? Or
no.
What are you saying?
So it's something, like I said, so it's to inspire every individual in their own. So I would say the chorus is more for overall, like for everyone.
Yeah.
Like boys and men and women can see themselves, for them to see themselves however they want to see themselves. The verse was the final line of the chorus is why they want to warn me. So depends on your scenario, how you see the situation, kind of thing.
Okay.
This part has to be edited out, the girl part. Can't get me on that one. Parents is loving this one.
Don't edit. Okay. You don't want to. Alright, cool.
But that's what people want to know, though.
Yeah.
About the trust. What do you mean about trusting?
Because I was a bit confused, like I haven't got the lyrics.
Get the lyrics.
Because some of the lyrics.
Get the lyrics and we'll break it down together.
Yeah,
if you have them.
Okay, so can someone get up the lyrics quickly?
You got into? Oh no, you need the
screen. We need it. Yeah, I need the screen.
Let me get on my phone for you then.
So you got a lyric that says dripping in sauce. The drip, it says saucy. What does that mean?
I mean, again, it's how anyone can interpret it, how they want to interpret it. For me, it's looking good, something about it could be like your physical to your what's the other one? Physical, mental, yeah, kind of thing. How you envision yourself. Because for a lot of people, because I saw looking at some people's Insta posts, I've got a lot of the notifications come to me when they post it. Some people have seen it as literally their attire.
Okay, what they're wearing.
And I get it, yeah. So two ways to look at it, and then some people can just be like the way they conduct themselves, kind of thing. Saucy, there's a swag, there's a uniqueness about them, kind of thing. For me, it's just something about, you know, the me and the inner me.
So what
Why are you laughing, Claire?
Don't worry about her, just ignore her. If you nobody, just ignore her. So, and then you've got a verse, in your verse it says, she said, hand on her heart, she don't trust me. I don't want you to trust me, just love me. She looked me dead in the eye with a secretive smile and told me none of these bitches can ever touch me. And then it says, baby girl, just calm it down. I need to know where you'll go right now. I couldn't really give a F right now, but baby, just show me now. How does that interlink with my yay is different to your yay? So can you break that verse down to me?
So the verse, just see it as like a conversation having with a female in my life in the song.
This is non-fictional, yeah? Non-fictional female. Okay, so it's a non-fictional female. Yeah.
And no, I mean, so much needs to be edited.
You're getting that brain.
Yeah, it's mad. So the question again?
Alright, how does... So she said, I don't know.
So what's the verse mean, basically?
Yeah, what does that verse mean? Is it about her not trusting you?
Yeah, so...
And you're telling her my day is different?
Like, she's... Obviously, so hand on her heart, she don't trust me, so that means she means it deep down inside. She's like, she really don't trust me. And I know there's females out there that have trust issues in their relationship, whether it be their guys talking to other girls or they're moving a certain way. So she was saying it from a genuine place. And then the response was, don't have to worry about the trust. I don't want you to trust me. You should just know it anyway, so don't worry about it. But the love is more important. Because if you love me, you'll learn to trust me. Kind of thing. Do you get
yes,
you know what I mean?
I understand.
Yeah, because with love, you earn trust.
I love that one.
I found
Good
a way.
one, you found it.
I found a way.
I like that one. I like that. Yeah. Alright, you get more brownie points now. I like the song now. So can you give me a bit of like, can I hear some of the lyrics? Like, live from you? Like,
oh, what, the verse?
Or the chorus, the verse, you know. What's your best bit of the song? What's your best part?
When you, it's not even any of the things you think. We haven't heard the
No, the full.
So I can't really do it for you yet. That's why you have to wait and see.
Alright, just give me the bit that everyone knows then, can hear.
One of the people in the audience can do it for me. Paris can do it. He knows it word for word.
What, can sing?
Paris can sing. You not know Paris can sing?
I don't know. Why do they want me? My cousin told me not to sing, so I can't sing.
Why not?
Because I can't sing.
No, sing.
So he's like, if I sing, you'll walk out.
Yeah.
Alright, let's sing together then.
Alright, what are we doing? The verse. Let's do the verse.
Alright, go
You
on.
know the verse? Do the verse because it's a rap. I want to see a rap.
I can't rap like...
She said hand in her heart, she don't trust me. So I'll do one part.
Yeah, and then you Alright, cool.
She said hand in her heart, she don't trust me.
I don't want you to trust me, just love me.
She looked me dead in the eyes.
With a secretive smile.
And told me none of these can ever touch me.
Baby girl, just calm it down.
And
I'm not as good as
That's good, man. That's funny. You know the lyrics then?
I know the lyrics.
You know how to talk it. That's
I've been singing it in the shower, because I'm feeling the lyrics, but I feel like my year is different to others.
Everyone.
So, yeah.
That's what we want the song to do.
Can we sing the chorus?
The chorus. Alright.
So you.
What do you want me to? How do you want to do it?
Because I don't really.
Do you want me to just sing?
Yeah, I just need to sing because I haven't got a singing voice. So I
My voice is a bit gone right now, so I'm going to just calm.
Just calm it down. I know you've been busy recently.
My is different to your Dripping the sauce, the drip is so saucy. I don't know why they wanna war me. Why they wanna war me if they don't know me? Different to your that's what you got for me.
Thank you. I love it.
Round of applause, guys.
Right.
Number one hater. Right.
So following going viral with My Yay is Different to Your Yay, you landed yourself a record deal with Columbia Records.
Yep.
How big of a deal was that?
Huge, and because what's mad is, I'll be honest, we always expected people, you know, once people get to know me, they know how my mentality is. I didn't doubt that we would get to this point. I just didn't think we would get there so quickly.
Yeah.
Like I said, the song originally was content building, so like even when it went viral, I was going to sleep ready for work, get ready for work, and then so it all happened so quickly. So even the whole going to speak to different labels, that was all in the space of what, 5 days? 5 days. We was doing that so getting signed was in like 5 days. It was meeting labels like 2 days after, maybe even the day or 2 days after.
So when you say labels, how many labels contacted you?
When we say these things, so six
labels.
There was a little there was a fight for me. 7. There was a little fight for me.
How did that make you feel? Like when everyone was gone, lying down at night, could you even sleep? Like how did you feel?
I needed to sleep. Sleep was what I needed.
Mentally drained.
I needed it. Even the first night I left Dean and Az to go and sleep. We recorded it the next day. I needed to sleep. That's one thing I need. But like I said, I just try and take it. It comes with it. So I didn't really. Or maybe it hasn't sunk in. I don't know.
So he was horrible to be around.
Really? In what way? In what way?
Tell us, huh? Yeah. Huh? Tell us.
It's too stressful.
I thought I was pretty calm.
You was too stressed. What, were you demanding?
Nah, just stressed.
Okay, couldn't function properly.
Like I said, good stress though. Yeah. Because obviously I knew it was for a positive outcome, but it was a lot going on.
A lot of attention coming your way.
I think it's how I was talking about with someone, it's what a lot of people go through, like on a 10-year journey for some people, 5 years, one year, maybe months. For me, it was literally 2 weeks, even less than that. So, yeah, and the people that have to do that journey over 5 years are probably stressed. So you can only imagine what it's like over a space of a couple of days, kind of thing. By the second day, there was other people trying to do merch. We had to call them. There's so much. We got interviews. Had to plan, organise. So many things had to be done. So all in the space of a little time. So thank God I had a good team around me.
So mentally.
Plus with that, I'm so level-headed as well. So that kind of helped. In it as.
What you said?
That I'm level-headed.
He's level-headed. So talking of level-headed, how are you going to stay level-headed as your journey gets bigger? As you do more stuff, more people hear about you, hear your songs.
I got good people around me, luckily. So I guess that will help. And that's my personality. I'm not into the fake stuff. I don't like it. It's not something I do. I think a lot of people have this mentality that if you do music, you have to be friends with everyone. I'm not saying I'm going to try and war everyone, but it's like as quick as it comes, it goes, kind of thing. Is my mentality. So I don't get too carried away with it. I just enjoy each day as it comes. And yeah, I'm sure the people around me will keep me grounded.
Level-headed, yeah.
We've got Asia. Asia's who we all go to when it gets a bit too. We ask for her opinion.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And how did your parents take to it? What was their response?
My mum definitely doesn't understand what's going on. I don't think she's really sunk in as to what's happening. My dad.
Yeah.
She's loving every bit of it.
Is he?
Yeah.
They must be very proud of
you. No, my mum knows what's going on, but I don't think this isn't really her scene.
Yeah.
Right? So she doesn't really get it. My dad gets it more. He knew who Columbia was. I was quite surprised.
Well, they've been around for several years.
Several years, yeah.
So they're a big record label.
Yeah. So they know what's going on, but I don't think they like get like how big of a deal it is right now. But yeah, they take it into stride. They was asking me when I was going to leave work and stuff. I was like, they were still on my case. Like, are you going back to work? Are you? So
have you left your job?
I have now.
What was you doing?
Went and bought them Krispy Kremes. I was at I worked for. I didn't work for Krispy Kremes. I worked for.
I'm not laughing if you did.
No, it's not laughing. I worked for Enterprise doing graduate management.
Okay.
So yeah, I was doing good. It was a good graduate job, to be fair.
Were they sad to see you go?
They were extremely sad.
But they must have been extremely proud and happy for you.
Yeah. They were happy at the same time. My area manager was still trying to get me to stay, to be fair. I don't think he knew what was going on as well. He don't think he knew the seriousness of what was going on. I think he just thought I was doing music and we were just leaving.
Yeah.
But but they're all good people over there.
Did they give you leeway on your notice period? Or did you have to work like 4 weeks or? Oh no, it's not even been 2-3 weeks yet. I wasn't
well. So the day that I did the freestyle, I actually wasn't well. So I wasn't at work that day. And then then the video went viral that night.
Yeah.
So the next day I was sick as well.
So you haven't gone back?
I've gone back now. So now I've got... So, alright. So the first day I was sick.
Yeah.
And I was sick. And the second day I was sick.
Right.
You with me?
Yeah.
And then after that, I was starting to get calls from work, and due to the connection that every time I was, wherever I was, the call wouldn't go through.
Mm-hmm.
I was unable to answer.
He's losing out on some good deals.
No, the connection from work.
Oh, from work.
So they kept trying to call me, and every time I was getting bad reception everywhere I was. So those calls got missed. Weren't my fault, obviously.
So if Enterprise are watching, what should we tell them now?
I was sick.
I was sick.
Okay.
I was sick.
He was sick.
I was sick.
Okay.
Even the day before, I was actually upset with Dean. I said I'll never forgive him. I don't know if you know about an event called Abode.
Abode?
Yeah.
No, I haven't heard of it.
I actually missed it because, I know.
It's a good enough reason.
Nah, there's no good enough reason.
What's Abode?
Abode's an event, a house music event. I really wanted to go, and then Dean and Az were like, "Don't go," because I was sick.
Well, look, if you went, you wouldn't be here.
But if I went, I actually wouldn't be in this. I guarantee I wouldn't be here right now.
So
it's mad that everything happens for a reason. It's all worked out and everything. So yeah.
Well, you definitely got a good team around you, sensible people.
I have little moments where I have to worry about them. But
Well, sure, you know each other all well, and you've got a direction that you need to go.
Yeah.
And there's times when you will be serious and.
Yeah, we're good, man. We're a good team, good little family vibe.
So what advice would you give to young people that want to make it into the music industry?
Follow your dream. I wouldn't necessarily say do it the way I did it, but I guess there's two ways to do it. It's funny enough, a week before I did it, before all this happened, we had this debate with someone. So I know two brothers, and one of them is still working, but he has his passion as his main thing, and he's doing quite well with it. But he said like his job is just to fund him. Yeah, obviously it's a good job, and it's just to fund him. Where the other brother quit and just said, "I'm going for it." So I mean, I'm not saying anyone should do what works for you, kind of thing, because you might not have the financial situation to quit, or you might, whatever the reason. But I say just follow your passion, do whatever it takes, whatever method works for you. You only live once, and you might as well do it doing something that you enjoy. Like I said, for me, music was my passion. Obviously, it happened in a way, it was different, but like I was always working towards this. So originally I was just working, that's my income, that's to live, invest in music or whatever. Or you can just go for it fully. I would recommend go for it fully. Looking back at it now, if I just focus on music, this would have probably happened before it happened. But follow your dream, follow your passion, go for it. Don't let anyone tell you can't do it, because only you can do it. And also, like, you might regret it later in life. You might as well go for it. Because you could go, 50 years down the line, you'd be like, you're going to be like, what if kind of thing. So follow your dreams, push through, have people around you that will support you, keep you grounded, and yeah, go for it.
So we're going to watch you every step of the way, following your dreams.
Thank you.
And I just want to say, well done.
Thank you very much. We'll be back again anyway to talk.
I hope you do. Come back and talk to me.
Got you.
Because you're doing amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Very inspirational.
Thank you.
To see how well you've just, followed your dreams, been gone viral sensation at the moment.
Yeah,
hard working, your hard work is not getting...
Say that a bit louder for me, please.
Hard working.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, it just shows hard work pays off. Yeah. And hopefully that this can help inspire other people. It doesn't have to be younger people, anyone, to, like you said, follow your dreams. Follow your dreams,
any age, whatever there's no limit, no boundary, no hurdle that you won't be able to get over eventually. Just go for it. Plan it out, do your thing. You'll get there.
So what's next for Osh? What does the future hold for you? What can we expect to see?
So obviously right now we're just going to give the people what they want.
What do they want?
Which is My Year Is Different.
Yes, we're waiting.
As a song that we
When's that coming out?
November the 16th. November the 16th, right? Yeah. November the 16th, the song will be out. There's also a video being done. A lot of time and effort's being put into it by the team, also Colombia as well. Shout out to Colombia for investing their time and money and energy into us. And they're helping out as well a lot. So yeah, the video's coming for that. And then after that, like I said, remember this was originally content for what we was going with after. Yeah. So we've got a year worth of material, lots of material, lots of music. So yeah, look out for us.
Big things to come. Definitely, we'll be watching you all every step of the way.
Thank you.
Every step of the way.
Thank you.
So thank you for coming down to talk to us today, Osh. It's been really inspiring having you here.
Thank you for having me.
And don't forget to come back and talk to us again.
Never.
To share your journey with us and see how far you're gone.
I'll definitely be back.
To talk to Milz.
To talk to Milz.
It's alright. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
As I'm Osh, if you want to be inspired, come talk to Milz.